Imtiaz Gul joins us now from the Pakistani capital, Islamabad. Imtiaz is the executive director of the Center for Research and Security Studies. That's a think tank. Imtiaz, thanks so much for your time for TRT World. Now, as we just heard there in my colleague's story, an estimated 2.4 million Afghans live in Pakistan, and the role of Pakistan is huge in all this. What has Pakistan done so well?
Well, I think it's not just about 2.4 million registered refugees. There are a couple of million other Afghans who had migrated to Pakistan and had been living here for quite some time. Now, what Pakistan has done for the refugees since the early 90s is to provide them unhindered access to education facilities in Pakistan, to medical facilities, uninterrupted business activities. So there's been practically no bar if we were to compare this to what happened to the refugees in Iran, almost the same number, where they were not allowed to do any businesses, not allowed to join the official public schools, and their access to health facilities was also limited. That's why you see right now several thousand Pakistani graduated Afghan youngsters serving in various ministries in Afghanistan. So I think as a whole, Pakistan has done a lot to the refugees as well as also post 9/11. Right now, at least 1,000 students get official scholarships for science, for engineering and medical studies. Pakistan is the only country that has provided this engineering or science subject study scholarships to Afghan students. In addition to that, every Afghan is free to privately enroll him or herself for education in any institution. So as a whole, I think Pakistan has done more than what it could in the last 2-3 decades.
And having in mind all the struggles that Pakistan itself had. Now, what can other countries learn from Pakistan?
Well, I think other countries can learn, number one, accommodation, generosity vis-a-vis people who are forced to abandon their homes. I mean, nobody wants to abandon or leave their own soil. And the other thing that what Pakistan, I think, failed to do is to create a legislative framework under which displaced people or refugees could somehow become part of that community. We don't have a refugee law, for instance, and that keeps on creating problems every now and then for the authorities. This also sometimes leads to mismanagement or discrimination, despite all the good that Pakistan has done and continues to do so. So other countries like Turkey or Syria, they could probably opt for comprehensive legislation in order to take fear off the head or out of the minds of the refugees who are forced to live there for a longer period of time.
Imtiaz Gul, thanks so much for your time, the Executive Director of Center for Research and Security Studies.